Hello, good evening po sa inyo, Ma'am Oma. Okay, simulan na po natin, 'no? Baka puro na lang shoutout yung magagawa natin tonight. So, bear with me, konti lamang 'to, 'no, para at least, anuman yung ilalabas nilang board examination question, kaya niyo po siyang atakihin dahil po tuturuan ko kayo ng teknik na pangmalupitan na kahit hindi niyo po nabasa at alam yung katanungan masyado, abay masasagot niyo po siya using the techniques that I have introduced to you. So, i-contextualize lang natin, lagyan natin ng mga katanungan na related, 'no, sa aking technique na inintroduce sa inyo. Ma'am Leia Kabanting, thank you so much po sa 50 pesos niyo po. Mabuhay ka. Let's go. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Prof. Ed tayo techniques, drills. Ayun. Ayan. Sa Gen Ed po, sinabi ko na yan, memorize mo lahat ng related concepts. Bakit nakuha ni Sir Melvin yung 95 niya? Dahil po nag-aral po ako ng mga konseptong hindi inaral ng iba. Kaya, napakataas ng ating Gen Ed. Very good. In Prof Ed, ito yung tatalakayin natin. In Prof Ed, you quote the question. Ano ba yung quote laging tinatanong dyan, no? Yung quote natin ay yung context clues. So, paano ba gamitin ang context clues sa katanungan related sa board examination? Sample board exam question. Under no circumstance shall a teacher be prejudiced nor discriminatory against any learner according to the code of ethics. When is a teacher prejudiced against any learner? A. When he makes a nearsighted pupil sit at the front. Letter B. When he considers multiple intelligence in the choice of his teaching strategies. Letter C. When he makes a farsighted pupil sit at the back. Letter D. When he refuses a pupil with a slight physical disability. So bakit ba inulit ko tong tanong na to? Because this will best suit, no, with our technique. Okay? So sinabi ko, context clues. Ano bang ibig sabihin dyan? Intindihin ang kabuuan ng katanungan. Ano bang kabuuan ang kailangan nyo pong makuha? Ano bang diwa ng katanungan ang isinasaad? Diba? Ang sinabi dyan, ang teacher daw, hindi po pwedeng magiging discriminatory against any learner. Ang tanong, when is a teacher prejudiced against any learner? Kailan daw nagiging prejudice ang isang guro sa isang learner? So the context there is about a teacher who is prejudiced, who is discriminatory, di ba? Sa isang learner. Saan siya papasok? Again, sa diversity of learners, no? Sa PPST na hindi pwedeng i-exclusive ni teacher ang learning para lamang sa mga walang kapansanan, di ba? So, yan, dahil naiintindihan natin yung konteksto, common sense will tell that when you refuse a certain pupil with slight physical, kahit napakaliit niyan or napakalaki niyan, wala kang karapatan para alipustahin siya at i-discriminate siya. Again, yun yung sinasaad sa context clues. Dapat intindihin ang kabuuan sa tanong para madali mong masagot kung ano yung hinahanap. Yes? Next question. Ang sunod nating technique ay ang tinatawag nating odd one out. Odd one out, di ba? Lagi niyong naririnig yan. I-contextualize natin using this question. Which of the following expression display an attitude of mediocrity among teacher? Which of the following expression display an attitude of mediocrity among teacher? A. Talagang ganyan lang. B. Kakayanin natin. C. Pagbutihan natin. D. Walang urungan. Teachers, hindi lahat sa atin naiintindihan ang salitang mediocrity. Pero using the technique odd one out, look at the choices right away. A, talagang ganyan lang. B, kakayanin natin. C, pagbutihan natin. D, walang urungan. B, C, and D, what? Implies positivity. Implies self-efficacy. Di ba? What about for letter A? That implies novice learners. Yung walang, tawag dito, walang gustong mag-improve. Talagang ganyan lang yung kaya ko. Di ba? So kahit ganito yan, Sa add one out, ang technique na to works on with questions that you do not understand. Bakit? Go to the choices. May ibang choices dyan. May positive na choice dyan kung ang hinahanap, negative. So, yung mga positive, tanggalin mo. Yung negative yung isagot mo. The same way, no, kapag naman po negative yung hinahanap, tanggalin mo yung mga positive. Kapag positive hinahanap, tanggalin mo yung negative. Okay? So, there, tinanong dyan, which of the following display an attitude of mediocrity? Negative ang hinahanap. Tanggalin mo yung positive. Kakayanin natin. Positive yan ah. Pagbutihan natin, positive yan ah. Walang urungan to, laban lang. Positive yan ah. Talagang ganyan lang. 'Di ba? So kahit walang question, kaya mo sagutan using the odd one out. Next item. Pahirapan natin ng konti. Which of the following shows a total physical learning that supports, which of the following shows a total physical environment that supports learning? Ayan. Which of the following shows a total physical environment that supports learning? A. Classrooms with furnitures. B. Tall, three-storied building. C. Safe and secure building and classroom structures. Letter D. Bulletin boards in every building. Sige nga. For this item, ano ba ang kailangan nating gamiting clue rito? The same. It's still odd one out. Oo, let's assume na hindi natin naiintindihan ang tanong kahit naiintindihan naman. Pero say for example lang, no? Hindi mo masyadong naiintindihan ang tanong. You go to the choices. A. Classrooms with structure. Well, that's good for a learning environment. B. Tall, three-storied building. Yes, that's what DepEd is doing. D. Bulletin boards in every building. Oo, ang daming bulletin boards, di ba? So those are all true. But the question there, sino yung naiiba sa kanila? Sino yung pinakatama sa kanila? C. Safe and secure building and classroom structures. O, tingnan mo. Letter A, my classroom. Si C, my classroom. Building si B, may building din si C. Letter D, may building din si letter D, may building din si letter C. That means letter C sums up all the contents of A, B, and D. That means adding one out, it will still guide you. Kahit walang katanungan, alam mo na ang sagot, letter C. Why? It adds up all the choices. Correct? So again, mas madaling maintindihan ang tanong kapag gumamit ng taskmanship. At kapag alam mo na kung paano siya gamitin effectively, anong tanong man yan, mahirap man o madali, nakakasagot ka dahil master ka sa yung pinag-aralang strategy o technique sa pag-atake ng kahit anong katanungan. Okay? So, pahirapan pa natin. Let's go. Anticipate correct answers. Ito yung nagbibigay ka ng intelligent guess, educated guess, or hypothesis sa isang katanungan na wala pang choices. Di ba? So, example, what is the evidence of learning? Very good. Change of behavior. Hanapin mo sa choices. Change of behavior. Nandun, shade mo agad. A learning, gaining 5 pounds in weight. Ano kaya yon? Very good. Growth. Kasi kapag descriptions lang, development. Kapag internal ripening or aging, that's maturation. Kapag naman po, ano yung isa? Very good. Learning. Pag may pagtuturong nagaganap at may natutunan ang bata, learning yan. Now, kapag naman po sinabi natin, what is wrong with an item that follow a positively skewed? Again, what is wrong with the item that follows a positively skewed? Ay, very good, no? That is, the item is very easy? No, it's very difficult, no? The item is difficult. No, it's not very easy. Oy, kayo ha. So again, class, when you make use of anticipation of correct answers, be sure na master mo ang topic. Kasi wag kang mag-anticipate ng hindi mo master ang topic dahil magkakamali ka ng iyong guess. At dahil nagkakamali ka, hahanapin mo dun sa choices, mali na agad yung sagot mo. The item, no, positively skewed eh. So, ibig sabihin, mabababa ang score. Ibig sabihin, the tests were difficult. Mahirap. Okay? Malinaw po yun? Kasi kapag the counterpart of it, the negatively skewed, the tests are easy. Oo. So kapag sinasabi natin positively skewed, saan naka-congregate yung scores? Sa left. Kapag negatively skewed, saan naka-congregate ang score? Sa right. Those are questions that you know, but you have to be very careful kasi napagpapalit-palit niyo po sila. Ayos? Oh, very good, Teacher Crisel. Yes, sir. Sinoktan ko na ang sarili ko. Wag mo pong lakasan, ma'am, ha? Oo. Okay? Hinaan nyo lang po dahil marami pa pong item ang lalabas. Next item. Pag sinasabi naman natin, an expert learner's process blank information. An expert learner process blank information. Mhm. Oh, very good na. Ayan, nakakasagot naman pala ang taong bayan. Important information. Kapag naman po novice, that's all the information. Kapag naman po substance over forma, that's expert learner. Kapag naman po forma over substance, that's novice learner. What happens to a school na napakaraming cheche, borache, design, dyan, design, dito? What is wrong? Our fondness of forma over substance. Again, forma over substance yan, yung napakaraming burluloy sa school. 'Di ba? Kadalasan ginagawa yan sa DepEd kapag may inspection. So that is forma over substance. Okay? What about for the teacher insists his authority over the students again and again? What teacher power is shown? Again, the teacher insists his authority over the students again and again. What teacher's power is shown? That's very good, coercive. Kasi kapag kaloko parentes, ay very good, that's legitimate. Kapag naman po I know what I'm talking about, that's an expert. Very good. What about for malaga ang grado nyo? Huwag nyo pong ibagsak ang mga kursong to. Ano yan? Reward power. Okay? Kapag naman po, class, anong mga rule ang gusto nyong i-follow natin sa loob ng ating klase? That is referent power. Kapag walang referent power sa board, you find democratic power. And still po, you are seeing the way how we answered is based on anticipation. You just give the clue because you have mastered the concept and you just have to find it on the choices, shade na agad. Okay? Plus, what is the importance of anticipation? The importance of anticipation is you're not anymore wasting your time reading all the choices kasi alam mo na siya, 'di ba? So that means when you know the concept being asked, you just immediately go to the correct answer. And by that, you are saving your time for the difficult items. Again, you are saving your time with for the difficult items, by which more energy is conserved. And when there is more energy, there are more chances of answering difficult questions. That's why it's very important to what? To master anticipations. How? You just repeat and repeat the drill until such time that you'll be able to not think uh, of the things that you are to say. 'Di ba? Merong ganun eh, kapag masyado ng master ang topic, masyado ng master yung concept, hindi mo na kailangan pang mag-isip. Kusang lalabas na lang 'yan, 'di ba? Tulad sa pinapadrill ko, sinabi ko, what is the evidence of learning? Sinabi mo, change of behavior. Nag-iisip ka ba? Hindi. That's mastery. A learner gaining 5 pounds, nag-iisip ka pa ba dyan? Growth yan, di ba? Kapag naman po positively skewed, o nagkamali ka dyan, saktan mo yung sarili mo, positively skewed to the right, and then congregated to the left. And then what about for negatively skewed to the left, congregated to the right. Matataas ang scores, tests are easy, that's negatively skewed. Ganun lang po yan. An expert learner's process, nasagot mo yan, important information. The teacher insists his authority, nasagot mo yan, coercive. That means you're saving your time for the next item. You're saving your time for the more difficult item. Teachers, what I am teaching you now is the testmanship. Dahil kapag merong mga katanungan na wala sa mundong to, Di mo naaral, at least you have this what? Technique of testmanship that you can hold on to. Na okay, kahit hindi kita naaral, meron akong technique kung paano ka sagutin. And it is context clues, odd one out, anticipation of correct answers, and eto na yung pinakamatindi. Tchadan! The best clue is on the stem. Ang board exam, ang BPT po, hindi sila gumagawa ng tanong na ang clue wala doon sa tanong. So what are those questions? Here. Which goal of educational institution as provided by the Constitution is the development of work skills aligned? Work skills aligned. You underline the word skills. What is synonymous to the word skills? A. Moral character. B. Vocational efficiency. Letter C. Duties of citizenship. Letter D. Love of country. Letter D, nationalism yan. Na letter A, axiology yan. Letter C, duties of citizenship, that's civic duties yan. Letter B, skills, vocationals, technicals, TESDA, 7796. You only need one letter. You only need one word to know the correct answer. In getting the best clue, you just have to find the synonymous words from that question to the choices. In this question, what is very related to skills? It's the vocational efficiency. It's the vocational efficiency. Did you get me? Another. Which goal? Tama tayo dyan. Marking on a normative basis means that. Marking on a normative basis means that a normal distribution curve should be followed. B, some should fall. Letter C, some get high marks. Letter D, the grading is based on a present criteria. Clue word is on the stem. The best clue is on the stem. Always remember that. Napakarami nyo na pong bala. So kapag magamit nyo po ang quote ng napaka-epektibo, kabahan sila sa'yo. Yes, and I am sure of that. Kabahan sila sa'yo kapag nagamit mo ang quote ng masinsinan, effectively, efficiently, ha? So always follow. Tandaan nyo po, yung strategy ninyo sa pagsasagot, always remember this. Do not fear a man who has mastered 1,000 kicks in one instance. Fear those people who has mastered a single kick in 1,000 times. That's what I am pointing out, that you need to master the strategy that you will use for this board exam. And I suggest if you don't have one, master this quote method because this is time tested for the past 4 batch. Manina ninyo. Tandaan nyo yan. Okay? So the correct answer for this one, underline the word normative. That is normal distribution. Mag-iisip ka pa ba dyan? Yes, I will upload this one for the sake of those who want to see this again. Kasi po, sinasabi ko sa inyo yung techniques rito. I am not talking more about the question. I am talking more about how to attack questions. Basically, the code method that I'm always teaching you. Okay? Next. Which of the following exemplifies differentiated instruction directed as heterogeneous groups in a class? Again, the best clue is on the STEM still. Ayun. Letter A, different tasks appropriate for each group. Letter B, divide class, same tasks. Letter C, 3 different teachers to assess groups. Letter D, same tasks for all groups. Anong hinahanap? Underline the word differentiated. Underline the word heterogeneous. May dalawang may dalawang clue ka na dyan. Pipiliin mo pa ba yung may salitang same? No, because it does not require you what? Exemption. Diba? Hindi naman sinasabi dyan na most of the following are differentiated except That means you answer D. So, dahil differentiated, it must be different. 3. So, sino ang may different? Letter A and C. Wait, 3 different teachers to assess groups, teachers in doing instruction. You need not a lot of teachers. You only need one teacher with a lot of opportunities. I mean, no. You only need one teacher with a lot of strategies. Ulitin ko, you do not need a lot of teachers. You just need one teacher with thousands of strategies. Ayos! So letter C is bukya. Letter A ang sagot. Different tasks appropriate for each group. Bakit nasagot natin? Because of the word differentiated, heterogeneous, magkaiba, marami, peculiar, diversity, uniqueness, multiple intelligences, varied. Mhm. Yun. Di ba? So, letter A. Next. What factor is given the most importance by teacher Nikki, the top 3, who is teaching in a school for children in a poverty-stricken slum area? Oha! Si Teacher Nikki daw, anong binigyan niya ng kahalagahan na nagtuturo siya sa napakahirap at napakalayong mga lugar sa bansa. So the clue word there is under poverty. You just underline the word poverty. You can also underline the word slum. Those are just words. Di ba? Ang napakahaba ng tanong. You just have one word there that will guide you to the correct answer. Poverty. Beliefs, ethnicity, race. No, it's socio-economic status. Okay? Socio-economic status. How did you find that answer? Because of the word poverty. Again, train yourself to look for clue words. Find its synonym to the choices. Yes? Or in the choices. Teachers, I hope so that you guys are trying to configure things out on how to attack questions that you do not know. Do not immediately complain. Teachers, do not immediately complain. Just stick to this method. If you have your method, just go on with it. Okay? Do not complain. That's the very thing that you are directed to. Because when you start complaining that you do not know the question, hindi mo na-review to, patay, bagsak na ako rito. You are just foretelling what will be the result on December 6. Nababagsak ka. Pag mahirap ang tanong, magpapatap yan. Again, ano yung sabi ni Sir Melvin? Pag mahirap ang tanong, magpapatap yan. Very good. Next item. What is meant by action research following a cyclical process? What is meant by action research following a cyclical process? Class, the clue word there is cyclical. I want somebody to argue with me and verify because I am answering this differently. Okay? I am answering this differently because I know for sure that you guys are answering letter D. But based on my thorough reading, and I am 70% sure about my answer, so the 30% is more likely letter D and Melvin, because there is the word, I mean there is a word resolving, no? So, ibig sabihin na problema. Pero hindi po yun ang tinutukoy ng cyclical process eh. Pag sinasabi kasi nating action research is a cyclical process, ang nabasa ko talaga word for word, na yun daw ay isang proseso na na matapos mong abot ang solusyon sa isang problema, may iba na namang problemang makikita. Ulitin ko, ang action research daw is a cyclical process, means that when you do action research addressing a certain problem, when you are able to find a solution to that problem, another problem arises. Okay? So again, always verify this because that's how I studied this concept. inaral ko ang konseptong 'to and I arrive in this answer. And I hope that you guys are researching about also this one. Do not just depend on somebody nga natuturuan ka kung anong tamang sagot diyan. Research on your own. That's what I do when I took the board exam. I don't rely much on those people who are teaching because they're also basing it on their understanding. And the best way to address disputes is to read it on your own. Maghanap ka ng sarili mong resources. Maghanap ka ng sarili mong um, what? Pagbabasihan, di ba? Basis. Para at least yung pagsasagot mo sa board exam ay galing talaga sa'yo, hindi galing sa iba. Okay? I'm just giving you the idea of reading. Read, and more. Read. No? Letter A is the correct answer. Problems occur again and again like a cycle. No? So that's why it's called cyclical process. Ayos? So, next item, linawin natin yung mga confusion ninyo, no? Ano yung double taxation, ano yung double jeopardy, ano pa yun? Ano yung social inequality, ano yung social injustice, ano yung highest paid teachers, di ba? Ano yung, ano pa yung mga tinatanong ninyo? Marami yun eh. So, lilinawin ko yan later ha, pagkatapos po ng tawag dito, pagkatapos ng aking pagpapaliwanag sa contextualization of the quote method. Ano? So, letter A is the correct answer for this one. The clue word there is cyclical. Next. According to Maslow, what satisfaction is reached as the final result of psychological harmony with reality? Again, according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, what satisfaction is reached as the final result of psychological harmony with reality? A, self-esteem. B, ego actualization. C, D, belongingness. So pag sinasabi nating Maslow, ang kilala natin agad dyan, yung physiological needs, yung safety and security, yung love and belongingness, yung self-esteem, at yung self-actualization. The counterpart of this one is the hierarchy of values according to Max Scheller. Apat yon, yung pleasure values, yung mga wants mo sa buhay, yung mga kalandian mo sa buhay. Ang vital naman po yung wellness natin, yung wellness, ang spiritual values naman po yung nasa paligid mo, yung norms, yung culture, yung beliefs, di ba? Pag sinasabi naman natin na values of the holy, again, those are the saints that we put in church. Correct? Now, going back to the question, which is which? No? Ano yung tama sagot dyan? The correct answer is ego actualization. Okay? Ego actualization. I-drill nga natin, pag sinasabi nating foods, basic needs. Pag walang basic needs, physiological needs. Kapag walang physiological needs, socialization. And then, saving sa bangko, bahay at lupa, that's safety and security. Maghanap ka ng partner, that's love and belongingness. 'Di ba? And then, what else? Um, nagiging confident ka that you can provide for your family, that's self-esteem. And another is when you're satisfied with what you have, which is very impossible. No? Sabi ni Maslow, ang pinakamahirap na makuha ay yung ego actualization because we are human beings and we are creatures of wants. Alam niyo yan? We are creatures of wants. We're never contented. Di ba ikaw nga? Alam kong handang-handa ka na for your board examination. Pero what is reality now is may pagdududa ka pa rin. Class, if you were able to answer my drills, never doubt yourself anymore. Kahit hindi lalabas yung mga pinapadrill ko sa inyo, you will still be able to answer the board exam dahil napaka-master mo na po sa mga konsepto. Trust yourself. Ego actualization. Let's go to the next item. Tips in answering. So again, ano yung una? Context clues. Ano yung pangalawa? The pangatlo. Anticipation of correct answers. Ano yung pang-apat? The best clue is on the stem. Now, punta naman tayo sa mga na-observe ni Sir Melvin sa mga questions sa board exam. Sa time ko, sa last 4 batches, i-integrate ko yung kabuuan sa mga na-observe ko sa kanilang laging tinatanong. Una po, let questions also include concepts that needs memorization. Hindi pala lahat kailangan intindihan lang sa Prof. Ed. Meron pa lang na memorize mo dapat. O, example, yes, I will upload this one. I'm a plateau, learning plateau, wala nang pumapasok. Well, imaginein mo na lang, on December 6, wala yung pangalan mo. Paglabas ng board examination results, sasabihin ng kapatid mo, baby, ate, lumabas na yung result. Wala yung pangalan mo. Ayan, learning plateau pa rin ba? Ay, very good, no? Nagiging Mount Mayon na, di ba? Very good. Oh, so what is it? The student shows good performance because of her awareness that she was observed by her teacher. What psychological effect is shown? A. Hawthorne. B. Rosenthal. C. Pygmalion. Letter D. Golem. O, iba't iba yung mga sagot ninyo. So again, kapag hindi mo na memorize ang concept na to, magkakamali ka. So let me explain. Pag sinasabi natin golem, mababa yung expectation mo sa bata. Okay, kaya mababa din yung performance niya. Again, mababa expectation, mababa ang performance. That's golem. Kapag naman po Pygmalion, that is the same with Rosenthal. Parehas lang po sila. Rosenthal or Pygmalion. Pag sinasabi natin Rosenthal or Pygmalion, ang ibig sabihin dyan, mataas yung expectation mo sa bata, kaya mataas din yung kanyang performance. Maganda ang expectation, maganda ang performance. That's the complete opposite of golem. What about for Hawthorne? Ang bata diyan aware na si teacher nag-hover sa kanya, kaya siya ay nag-perform better, 'di ba? Alam niyang inoobserbahan siya ni teacher, kaya gagalingan niya. At yung mga batang, "Teacher, teacher, 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 tanawa ako mo, teacher, oh, teacher, 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 teacher." 'Di ba? Murag mga buyog, no? That is for Hawthorne. Ang ripple effect naman po yung escalating effect. Kilala niyo naman po yung mga teacher na pinapagalitan ng isang estudyante tapos nasali ka, wala ka namang ginawang mali. That's escalating effect. Kapag naman po general impression, that is halo. Oh, halo, di ba? Very good. So that is Hawthorne. So eto yung mga konsepto na dapat mong i-memorize. No, another, kapag naglalaro na mag-isa ang bata, ano ang tawag diyan? Solitaire. Very good. Kapag naman po ang bata may kalaro. That's associative play. Kapag naman po ang bata naglalaro sa isang gilid tapos may isang bata na naglalaro sa kabilang gilid, parallel. Kapag naman po ang bata naglalaro tapos may isa pang bata na nanonood, onlooker. Very good, 'di ba? So again, nanonood lang ang isang bata, onlooker. Kapag naman po other side sila naglalaro, parallel. Kapag naman po silang dalawa naglalaro, associative. Kapag naman po isa lang siyang naglalaro, solitaire. Very good. Kapag naman po mababa, mababa, golem. Kapag naman po mataas, mataas, Pygmalion or Rosenthal. Kapag alam ng batang inobserve mo siya, Hawthorne. Kapag ikaw lang yung isang pinagalitan tapos nag-escalate sa lahat, that's very good. That's, ano yun? um, di ba naglo-loading? Ripple effect yun, no? Kapag naman po general impression, that is for halo effect, no? So what about this question? Ito yung dapat mong ma-memorize din. RA 10157, anong batas to? Kindergarten. Very father of kindergarten. Frobel, very good. Saan nanggaling yung kindergarten? Germany, very good. Okay, mother tongue shall be the primary medium of instruction in kindergarten. Which are exemptions? One, when the teacher does not speak the mother tongue of the learners. Two, when the K pupils speak different mother tongues. Number three, when resources in the mother tongue are not available. Number four, when teachers are not yet trained. Ah, Ano daw ang exceptions na ang isang guro hindi pwede magturo ng MTB? Okay, kinorek ko to last time, no? So the correct answer is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bakit ba, sir? When the teacher does not speak the mother tongue of the learners, o pagtuturuin mo ba siya, hindi niya alam yung mother tongue ng isang learner? Wag. That's an exception. Number two, when the K pupils speak different mother tongue, ang kindergarten daw na tinuturuan mo, iba yung mother tongue sa kanilang kinagisnan. Tuturuan mo ba sila ng mother tongue dahil lang required sila? No. Number three, when resources in mother tongue are not available, or what are you going to use as resources, as reference? Wala. When teachers are not yet trained, if you're not trained, do not teach. Dahil mapapariwara ang taong bayan kapag gagawin mo yan. Okay? Hindi po malabo yan. Yung 1080 resolution ang piliin nyo. Okay? So, ganito yan. Meron akong sasabihin. Oo. Ganito yan, kapag hindi mo talaga naiintindihan yung tanong, kahit anong basa mo, wala talagang naiintindihan, tapos sa choices merong all of the above, 1, 2, 3, and 4, siya yung isagot mo. Uulitin ko. Kapag hindi mo naiintindihan ang tanong, walang-wala talaga. Saan ba ito kinuha? Pero may A, B, C, and D, all of the above, siya yung isagot mo. Never answer, no answer. Never answer, no answer. Okay? Ayos? Nasulat mo yon? Very good. Next item. Ito, another common sa board exam. Let also includes practical questions. Nakaka-advantage yung nagtuturo sa private school ngayon dahil alam nila kung ano yung gagawin. Example question. Teacher Sita, an experienced teacher, does daily review of past lessons in order to blank. Practical masyado yan. Kapag nagtuturo ka, alam mo kung bakit nagre-review ka. Is it because you want to determine who among her pupils are studying? Ganun ba talaga yung purpose mo? Bakit ka nag-review? Hindi. Yung review, tapos mo nang ginawa yan, kaya nire-review mo lang. So, assuming na ang bata dyan, alam na yan dahil na-discuss mo na yan kahapon. B, introduce a new lesson. Hindi naman sinasabi dyan eh. Reflect on how she presented the previous lesson. Aba, kung mag-reflection ka rin lang naman, gawin mo sa sarili mo. Huwag sa ibang tao, di ba? Introspection should be done as learning. Letter A, provide her pupils with a sense of continuity. Oh, ha! Yun yung tinatawag kong practical pragmatism. 'Di ba? Ito yung experiential based learning. Madaling makakasagot yung mga nagtuturo na sa private school. Ito, another. Let also includes tests that will test your understanding on specific concepts. Again, let also tests your understanding help an adolescent discover his identity. O eto pa, dapat nyong malaman ang nature ng eto, babyhood, middle childhood, adolescence, middle age, sila yung tinatanong lagi sa board. Atin-atin lang yan. Okay? Again, babyhood, middle childhood, adolescence, and then middle age. Sila yung laging tinatanong. Okay. Parents pushing into parents pushing in to follow a specific path, yung mga parents na yung magde-decide para sa mga anak nila. B, relating to people, interpersonal skills. Letter C, decision to follow one path only. Meron bang ganun sa adolescents? It's the discovery of different roles, teachers. It's the discovery of different roles. Kapag meron silang ayaw para sa mga adolescents, it's the freedom from parents. No, they don't want freedom because they want what? They want to learn their different roles. And to know so, and to do that, of course, the first-hand experiences that they could always run to is the experiences of their parents. Right? So they don't want emancipation from parents. They want the help of their parents to explore different roles in society. Hindi naman po autonomy, di ba? Ang tinag-uusapan dyan. That's adolescence, no? To deal with their self-crisis, they have to what? Explore, no, who are they, uh, what are they here for, why are they alive, their existence, what's the meaning of it. That's adolescence, no, is all about. So that's it, letter D. Very good, no? So again, those are concepts that you need to master. Eto pa, let will most of the time turn you between two best answers. Okay? Let, again, the board exam daw will most of the time turn you between two best answers. Parang turn between two lovers, di ba? Eto, para ka rin ditong lover, no? Kasi po, pagpipiliin ka sa dalawang, ayan, mahal mo o mahal ka? Mahal mo o mahal ka? Tama ba? So, ganito yan, no? Example question dyan. What does evidence-based practice imply? What does evidence-based practice imply? A. Base your intended research on a list of brilliant past researches for best results of your research findings. B. Research is a criterion for teacher promotion. C. Instructional practice must be supported by rigorous research findings. D. Teachers are engaged in research. Oh, meron mga nagkakamali. Very good. Dalatag parasitabol adidaan. No, just master the code. And you need no paracetamol. I'm not promoting paracetamol. No, no, no. Okay? So again, the board exam will turn you between two best choices. And the two best choices here is obviously not B and not D. So which is which? Marami sumagot ng A, marami sumagot ng C. The correct answer for this one is none other than, pag sinasabi natin evidence-based practice, that implies to instruction. Okay, sa pagtuturo daw, dapat ang iyong mga itinuturo ay suportado ng rigorous, meaning, ang tawag dyan, napaka-exhausting, no, na research findings para mas magiging accurate. That's letter C. Yung mga sumagot ng letter A, pakisaktan yung sarili. Ayan, you are turned to between best answers, and that cannot be avoided sa board exam. So kapag merong mga ganang katanungan sa board exam, huwag ka nang manibago dahil sinabi ko na yan sa'yo. Okay? Another. Let will confuse you in most questions. Let will confuse you in most questions. Ito yung experience ninyo sa kasalukuyan. Ang dami yung tawag dito. Ang dami yung tanong na hindi masagot at iba't iba ang sagot kahit sino yung pinagtatanungan ninyo, di ba? Ito yung mga katanungan na ligwak ang inyong mga utak. Okay? Pero teachers, that's the beauty of board examinations, di ba? Hindi lahat ng bagay kaya sagutin ng taong gusto mong kuna ng impormasyon, no? Kasi tao lang din po kami, not perfect. Diba? Kapag ikaw naman po ang top one, ikaw naman po ang pagtatanungan. And for sure, you have asked a lot of questions to somebody na hindi nasagot. Baka ikaw yung makakasagot. So what I mean here is, kapag na-confuse ka, mag-research ka. Diba? Huwag iasa lahat sa mga tao na kapaligid sa'yo. Dahil tulad mo rin lang yan, nag-aaral din yan. Okay? So that will confuse you in most questions. Example, how is the bi-semester grade per subject for grade 1 to 10 computed? How is the bi-semester grade per subject for grades 1 to 10 computed? Bloat? Thank you so much po sa 125 pesos, Ma'am Nancy Miguel San Jose. Thank you, sir. You're welcome, ma'am, and thank you so much also for your support. Okay, so what's your answer for this item, class? Oh, di ba? Let well confuse you. May A, may B, may C, may D. O, ito na yung pang top notcher na katanungan. This is according to DepEd Order number 8 series of 2015. Iniba lang yung katanungan, di ba? Or, ayan. So, gusto ko pang magkamali kayo. Comment. Okay. Let will confuse you. And the manifestation now is on the chat box. Ang dami nyo nagkakamali. Ayan. You're just doing guessing games. Okay. Oh, may letter D, may letter A, may letter C, may letter B. Okay. Kuha muna ako ng tubig. O sige, magkamali kayo dyan. I'll be back. O sige, let's talk about getting the grades. What about for kindergarten? Checklist and portfolio. What about for grades 1 to 10? Mm-hmm. Secret. What about for, okay, what about for grades 11 and 12? 2 quarters will determine the final grade in a semester. Again, 2 quarters will determine the final grade in a semester. Okay? What about for college? Ay, pwede kang ibagsak kahit uh, gustong anong ibigay sa'yo ng professor. Now, grades 1 to 10. Eto na. Kasi wala ito sa DepEd Order number 8 series of 2015. Meron to pero iniba nila. Okay? Meron to pero iniba. So now, how do you understand the word by semester or magkaiba po ang by semester at bimester. Pag sinasabi nating bimester, that's 2 months. Okay? Pag sinasabi naman nating by semester, that's 2 semesters. Nasabi ko na yung sagot. Ayan, pag sinasabi nating by semester, that's 2 semesters. 1 semester has 2 quarters. And 2 semesters has 4 quarters. And 4 quarters constitutes the whole year. Very good! Ayan, thank you so much. Very good. Nakakasagot ba ang taong bayan? Palakpakan ng sarili at humiyaw ka dyan. Nakatama ka, pang top notcher ang utak mo. Very good! Ayun, kinilig ang taong bayan. Sabi niyo, magkakatotoo sana yung sinabi mo, sir. Yan, thank you so much po sa papaklap-clap na dalawang magkaibang kulay na kamay. Renato Jr. Habiga, thank you so much po sa 125 pesos. O, di ba? Oh, sinong ligwak? Ligwak, ayan, buswak, o paksit. Yun. Hi, sir. Ashana, Ezra Vlog. Hi, Mama Ashana. Okay, ligwak ang karamihan, ang lakas pa ng tawa. Oh, di ba? Oh, may padab pa ang iba. Ang cute ninyo, class, no? So, ang gagaling ng iba. Well, the mere reason why you are here because you want to learn and relearn. So perhaps those who committed mistakes are learning, and for those who are not committing the mistake are what? Cementing their self-confidence. Alam niyo yon? Kapag ka perfect ka dyan, hindi ibig sabihin wala kang natututunan dyan. Ang ibig sabihin dyan, you are gaining confidence of your knowledge. For those who got it incorrectly, you are at the process of what? getting that confidence pa po, no? Very tricky kasi magbigay ang board exam. Pwede niyo namang sabihin diyan eh, how do you get the grade per subject for grades 1 to 10? Pwede niya sabihin ganyan. Pero ginawa pa niyang by semester. By dalawang semester. So 2 semesters constitutes the whole year. So that's letter B. 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 Ah, very good. That's letter B. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That's very sad. But you're here for a reason, and the reason might be learning these things because my guess, no, bago to sa inyo, di ba? So, sabi na by means two. Yes, by dalawang semester. By semester. So, dalawang semester. So, that is 1 year. So, the correct answer is letter B, by grade average the whole year. Okay. So far, maupa ni akong mali. Okay. Sige. Next. Remember in all let questions. Ito yung sabi ni Sir Melvin lagi, no? Hi, Ma'am Heidi Dical. Thank you so much po sa 75 pesos. Remember in all let questions, when there is diversity, there should be variety. What are the synonymous words for diversity? Differentiated, varied, heterogeneous, uniqueness, peculiarity. Ano pa? O, ikaw mag-isip dyan. Again, when there is diversity, there should be variety on the choices. Example sa board exam. What is the appropriate teaching learning strategy to respond to cultural diversity? What is the appropriate teaching learning strategy to respond to cultural diversity? A. Use of comparative assessments. B. Variety of assessment and methods. C. Homogeneous grouping. D. Common core. Diversity, so that means there's no common core. What do you mean by common core? You teach one strategy and that is good for everybody. That means that you are giving one size and you're expecting it to fit to all students. One size fits all. No, no, no. Diversity is not like that. Letter D is wrong. Common core means homogeneous. That's wrong. Letter A, use of comparative assessments. Comparative. Dalawa lang. Hindi po pwede. Diversity, two or more, pero mas maganda kapag variety. Bakit? Ito yung sabi ko. When there is diversity, everybody say, when there is diversity, there should be variety. Very good. Next. Kapag may action research sa tanong, hanapin sa choices ang salitang problems or issues. Again, kapag may action research sa tanong, hanapin sa choices ang salitang problems or issues. Sir Melvin, may halimbawa ka ba dyan? O ayan no, what is the main objective of action research in instruction and school management? What is the main objective of action research in instruction and school management? A. It aims at strengthening authority and principles. B. It seeks to resolve instructions and school problems. C. It aims to increase work of teachers. D. It seeks to what? Make students loyal to the school. Okay? Merong salitang action research. Anong hahanapin again? Problems. Meron bang problem sa letter D? Wala. Meron bang problem sa letter C? Wala. Meron bang problem sa letter A? Wala rin. That's letter B. It seeks to solve instructional and problems of the school. That's how important techniques are, teachers. You cannot do it on your own. You need techniques. Okay? If you find my techniques effective, use it. If you find others' techniques effective, use them. It's for your own sake. Okay? Dahil yung mga naaral mo hindi lalabas yan, I know for sure. Sasabihin ko na lang sa'yo para hindi ka ma-frustrate. Pero ang techniques na itinuturo ko sa inyo ang mag-save sa inyo sa board exam na 'to. Again, ang techniques na itinuturo ko sa inyo ang mag-save sa inyong Prof Ed. The techniques that I taught you will save your professional education. So at least alam mo na walang lalabas diyan sa mga pinag-aaralan mo, 'di ba? Buti na yung malinaw. Okay? Isa kang idealist, mabait at hindi after sa salary na guro. Sir, so ibig sabihin yung last na tanong na si teacher daw um, nagreklamo dahil ang kanyang pagtuturo ay naapektuhan na dahil sa napakaraming responsibilidad outside teachers, not at the cost po na halos ibibigay mo na lang yung serbisyo mo, 'di ba? Nagtatrabaho ka and that's a source of living. Okay? So ano bang ibig kong sabihin doon? Does teachers need to be preoccupied? The answer is no. You should not you should not act as if you are so preoccupied with your teaching, but the teaching time should not be affected with so much activities outside the school, no? Yung additional compensation in the Magna Carta for professional teacher is very important. Please remember that when you are asked to do non-teaching duties, you are what? Entitled to 25% additional compensation of your monthly salary. Teachers ha, hindi po pwede na porket mabait ka. No, mabait ka rin naman doon. Nasa batas yun eh. Kapag wala sa batas yun, sinabi lang nila na magiging voluntary, magiging charity yung mga gawa mo, we will follow. But there is Magna Carta for Public School Teachers, Republic Act 4670. So perhaps where or who should we follow? I think the law no prescribes us that we are entitled of additional compensations. And it is indicated in the choices. So we choose what's best uh, for our well-being. Okay? So that's why Sir Melvin chose that, yes, kapag merong karagdagang gawain, justice demands that you have to be paid just compensation because that's what the Magna Carta for public school teachers stated. Ayos? Given na hindi ka naman doon, hindi naman ibig sabihin doon hindi ka na mabait. Okay? Hindi naman po ibig sabihin doon na hindi ka na mabait. Dahil nasa batas naman po talaga yon na kailangan mong makuha. And that is injustice kapag hindi ka bibigyan noon. Okay? O, 'di ba? Nag-aali anong tawag dito? May aso nang lumabas sa ilong ni Sir Dominic Tagiam. Thank you so much po sa super sticker niyo pong 49 pesos. Okay, I hope that you guys are getting my point. No? Now, isa kang idealist. Here is it. Which of the following best supports professionalization among teachers? Which of the following best supports professionalization among teachers? I mean professionalism. A. Integrity of top education officials. B. Provision of adequate financial support for schools. C. Directions laid down by schools, principals, and supervisors. D. Policies responsive to the teacher's professional competencies. Okay, eto yung sabi ko hindi ka after sa salary. Dahil ang ginawa diyan financial support. O iba yung suporta sa compensation mo talaga. Teachers, listen to me. Iba yung suporta, yung aid, okay? Doon sa karapat-dapat na para sa'yo. Yung additional works doon sa school, you are entitled to 20% of your overtime pay or additional compensation because you are tasked to do things outside of the teaching time. I hope malinaw, na? So now, what's the correct answer here? Dito lalabas itong sinabi ko na hindi ka after sa pera. Okay? Or hindi ka after sa mga bagay related to material things. Kasi naman po, yung financial support na yan, hindi naman po siya included sa additional compensations. And then, kapag sinasabi teachers, which of the following competencies or qualification of a teacher is least important, yung salary niya. Okay? Least important. Pero importante pa rin siya. Least lang. Malinaw yun? Very good. The correct answer is letter D. Policies responsive. Letter D. Mabait kang guro. Very good. Next. Which is most recent and comprehensive among norms of professional standards for Philippine teachers. Ano daw ang pinaka-recent at komprehensibo na basihan ng isang guro? Letter B. No. Letter C. Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers. Okay, standards for teachers. Next. To effectively attack let questions, master the PPST. Ganito yan. Isa po sa pinaka-epektibo nyo pong paraan para atakihin ang board exam is ang Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers. Nakapaloob po lahat ng board exam questions dyan. Okay? Content, knowledge, and pedagogy. Ito yung tanong. Which of the following shows the teacher's respect for human dignity? Which of the following shows the teacher's respect for human dignity? A. Joining professional associations. B. Using social media. C. Working with people of different views. D. Practicing diligence and industry. Again, I am showing you here the nature of board exams. Paano ka pahihirapan? So at least sinabi ko na sa inyo, hindi na bago sa inyo pagdating ng October 2. Ha? Okay, so what's this? Again, anong sinabi ko? Master the PPST. So this is about the content, the knowledge, and pedagogy. Your knowledge, okay, about respect for human dignity. And to do so, and to do so, you have to work with people of different views. Right? You have to work with people of different views because that's where your respect, hanggang saan ba talaga aabot yung respeto mo sa pagkakaiba-iba nating mga guro at mga Pilipino. Di ba? That's letter C. Okay? Are you answering letter A? Joining professional associations. So that means yung mga professional yung mga tao lang na may degree talaga, yung bibigyan mo ng respeto? Or would it be everyone around you? Yes, that's everyone, no? Letter C. Teachers respect for human dignity, whoever and whatever you have accomplished, you are a human being that needs to be respected. Yeah, right? Next. What about for this question? What are the characteristics of a good classroom layout structure? What are the characteristics of a good classroom layout structure? A. It is made of concrete, not wood material. B. It ensures a clean and safety secure environment. C. It fits the aesthetic taste of principal. D. It accommodates desk and chairs. Again, this is a question of learner's environment. Kanina, content, the knowledge, and the pedagogy. Ngayon, it is for the learner's environment. Which is which? Again, in answering board exam, master the PPST. You study the strands of PPST. Study the strands of PPST. Okay? So now, the correct answer, basahin muna natin ang ibang maling sagot. Sige. Made of concrete, not wood material. That's good classroom. Letter C, it fits aesthetic taste of the principal. That's not part of it, no? Learner dapat ang iniisip natin. Letter D, it accommodates desk and chairs. That's good. Letter B, it ensures clean, safe, secure environment. That's letter B, obvious naman po. Diba? Learner safety and security. Thank you, Ma'am Jessica Zorilla, sa yung 50 pesos. Mabuhay po kayo, Ma'am Jess. Thank you so much. Letter B is the correct answer. Diversity of learners question, domain number 3. Which of the following will most likely help students internalize classroom rules? Again, which of the following will most likely help students internalize classroom rules? This is still learner's environment. Sorry. This is still learner's environment. Now let's look at the choices. Teacher explaining the rules to the students to follow. B, student participation in setting rules. C, students follow teacher's rules. Ah, may umiyak na sticker. D, teacher formulating the rule. Ano sinabi dyan? Help daw students internalize classroom rules. To help them internalize, have them the sense of co-ownership. Have them the sense of co-ownership. What do you mean by that? Kapag kasi alam nila na sila yung gumagawa ng rules, hindi po nila babaliin yan. Alam nyo, kapag ka pinaghirapan natin yung mga bagay o ikaw mismo yung gumawa niyan, hinding-hindi mo yan sisirain, di ba? Example, yung lisensya mo. Magkakalisensya ka this December 6. Sisirain mo ba yung lisensya mo? Hindi, dahil pinaghirapan mo yan. Ilang taon mo yang pinaghandaan. Dapat yan ay pagkaingatan mo. Sense of ownership. That is letter B. Students' participation in setting rules, that is democratic policy, that is referent power under learners' environment. Next item will be diversity of learners for sure. What do you mean by diversity of learners? Differentiated, varied, diversity. Meron bang sinasaad dyan? Yes, very good. That's different tasks for every group. Next item. In the 4 phases of curriculum development, which process refers to the determining rate of achievement of learning outcomes? Again, sabihin ko, curriculum and planning, no? Curriculum and planning yung tanong. Domain number 4 na tayo. Designing, implementation, planning, evaluation. It is the sum or total of all learning experiences. Curriculum. Right? What are the major designs of a curriculum? Learner, bata. Subject, discipline. Problems, practicalities. Okay? Social situations, life, and core problems. That is for the designs, no? Napag-usapan natin, ano bang determining rate natin sa rate of achievement ng mga objective natin ginawa. Evaluation, very good. No, it's evaluation. Rate, evaluate, that's letter D. Dog, very good. That's letter D. That's for curriculum and planning. Ano yung planning? Lesson planning. Ano yung lesson planning? Aslaya, di ba? Kapag sinasabi natin pinakamalaga, objectives yan. Ang objectives mo dapat nag-jive sa iyong evaluation, di ba? Kapag gumagawa ka ng exam, dapat ang objectives mo ang sinusunod. What about for the objectives? Ano yung parte ng mga objectives? That's A, B, C, D. The audience, the behavioral objectives, or the performance objectives. Malinaw? Ang ibang term ng behavioral is performance objectives. Criterion or condition, that's through varied activities. And then the degree of acceptable, that's the criterion. Pila ka porsyento? 80%. Kuha niyo po. So the correct answer is evaluation. Next item. When will parents find reporting of grades to their children meaningful? This is assessment and reporting, di ba? Assessment and reporting. So how do you report grades? You call them one by one or you call their parents. Do not announce it in class. Wrong practice of teachers when the teacher calls for the score of the child. Diba? Pedro, 0 ma'am, mawawa ng bata. When you record scores, ask them to come close, or when you announce scores, ask them to come close to tell them their scores and grades. Do not announce it in class because mapapahiya ang bata, matulfo ka, goodbye lisensya. Di ba? Pinaghirapan mo yan. Okay, dahil sa panahon ngayon napakahirap na po na magiging isang guro. Next, so what's the thing here? Feedback, okay? Explain grades and performance of the students. Oo. Para ma-oblige yung mga walang pakialam, di ba? Bakit ba mag-i-explain ka sa performance ng bata? Para ipaalam yan sa mga walang pakialam na mga parents para ma-oblige silang pakinggan yung kailangan ng bata. Okay? Pangangailangan ng bata at the specific, di ba? So that is letter D, and this falls under domain number 5, assessment and reporting. Kita nyo class, lahat po ng board exam questions naka-revolve lang yan sa ating PPST. Next item. Which of the following has higher importance than the rest as to the best practice of a professional teacher? A. Competency supported by continuing growth. B. Appearance as a teacher in dress and attire. Letter C. Loyalty to the school by years of service. Letter D. Regularity in class attendance. This is for what? Importance. That's is this something to do with professional growth? No, higher importance than the rest of the best practice of a professional teacher. That's competency supported by continuing growth, no? So professional growth and personal development. Tama? Next item. Several stakeholders influence the curriculum, but which next to the learners are primarily important to the school curriculum implementation. What's next to learner is the teacher. Okay? But the teacher is not on the choices. So what to answer? Parents. Di ba? Ano ang sabi ng mga parents? By the way, no, as elementary teachers, the hardest part of the job are the parents. I am honest about that. Di ba? So, bakit yung parents yung problema? Hindi naman sila problema kapag nag-participate sila. But our point here is the parent says that it's our money, it's our child that goes to your school. Di ba dalawa? Ang aming anak at ang aming pera, inilagay namin dyan, kaya dapat mag-participate kami. That's letter. Oo. Shout out ko no sa Team Spy. Uy, sana all Spy. Hi, Oriel Buenaventura. Okay, so that is letter A. Next item. Oh, my child, my money goes to this school. For what response is continuing professional education or CPE installed for every professional teacher? A. Past ideas and practices. B. Monitoring of educational programs. C. New trends and reforms. D. Review of academic achievement. May isa pang tanong sa board dito na ang 40-year na daw sa serbisyo, ayaw na niyang mag-attend ng seminars. You're wrong. You have to attend because ang natutunan mo kahapon ay di na po parehas ngayon at mas lalong hindi na po parehas sa hinaharap. And learning is a continuous process. You stop learning when you are 6 feet below the ground. So therefore, you are obliged to do so. You're obliged to attend because then again, you are subject to improvement. That is letter C. Okay? Letter C. So again, class, always remember the nature of the board examination and the techniques that I have taught you. Please master them. Always apply them in questions that you are encountering until such time that you will be able to answer them easily, no? At ease, na hindi na sumasabog yung utak, na hindi masyadong maraming energy yung nag-Google, di ba? So, thank you so much. And God bless you. Go now on top the board. Go now on top the board. Okay. So as promised, no, I have told you about I have told you earlier that I will answer some confusions, no? So eto na po, no? I will try to. Thank you so much po sa mga nagbibigay ng super sticker. Hi, Ma'am Sean. Kita, maraming salamat po sa 125. Sir Sean, sorry. Ishnihayan H. Karim. Thank you so much po sa 37 pesos. Okay. Ayun, mabuhay ang taong bayan. Okay, pasan niyo po ang board examination ha. And then, go back here. If you want to lecture on my YouTube channel, I will allow you para tulungan din tong mga susunod, di ba? So now let's clarify, no? Highest pay for teachers, Brunei. Okay? And then organ for respiration, lungs. Okay? Those are two. And then another, yung curriculum evaluation and curriculum modification, you choose curriculum modification. Okay? So that's three na po ang ating na-clarify. What about double jeopardy and double taxation, social injustice, and social inequity? Okay? So, as of the moment po, sa mga naaral ko lamang po ha, ganito yan. Pag sinasabi nating social injustice, nagtatapon po ang ibang lugar ng basura dito sa poorer countries, di ba? That's social injustice. So, wala na siya sa choices. Let's go to double jeopardy. Double jeopardy po, you are not allowed to be wait, nabasa ko yun eh, pinost ko yun, no? Double jeopardy. Pag sinasabi nating double jeopardy, you are not what? You are not allowed to be subjected, no, to be accused of the same what? Of the same similar charges. Okay? So wala po siyang kinalaman sa taxation. 'Di ba? Again, this prohibits anyone from being prosecuted twice for substantially the same crime. So again, double jeopardy does not or has have nothing to do with taxation. So double jeopardy is X. Now, it's either double taxation or social inequity. Now, based sa naaral ko at pinagtatanungan kong mga abogado, kasi taxation is a matter of lawyers, di ba? Kasi hindi natin masyadong maiintindihan talaga tong taxation dahil this is one of the complex subjects nga, di ba, na itinuturing sa ating mga, you know, mga abogado. So, sige. So, again, based on the solicited answers that I have gathered, the answer is, uy, kinakabahan ako. Okay. Actually, 60% it's social inequity and 40% is double taxation. That is for now. I need to study more and more about it. Okay? Malayo pa po ang October 2. Baka ma-verify ko na talaga. Pero sa ngayon, sa pinagtatanungan kong abogado at sa pagbabasa ko, nakita ko po na may probable cost naman na tinatawag for double taxation. Pero sa mga abogado talagang lisensyado na natanungan ko, ang sagot daw is social inequity. Pero naman po kasi sa tanong, hindi naman po sinasaad doon na pinipilit ang mga pinipilit ang mga parents na mag-enroll sa private school. So how can you say that social inequity yun? Di ba? Pero, mula yun sa mga abogado, eksperto sila sa batas. So, 60% for social inequity, and then, 40% for double taxation. That is for now. I will still study and study about it, and I will give you the definite answer in due time. Okay, at least I have given you such idea about it. Okay, based on my thorough readings also. So papasaba, kaya na ba talaga? Ayan, ito na ba ang huli? Kahuli-huli ang board examination mo. 'Di ba? So ikaw na ba ay magiging isa sa mga pangarap mo? Eto na ba yung mga bagay na matagal mo nang hinihingi, matagal mo nang pinaghahandaan, napakatagal mo nang ipinagdarasal, ngayon po 6 days na lamang before it happens. And will you be one of those people who will be shouting of joy because you passed the board exam on December 6th? Will you have the happiest Christmas in 2022 because you will have your license? If the answer is yes, sabihin mo ang pangalan mo na may LPT sa huli. Now! Ayun, napakagandang pakinggan, teachers. Pero mas maganda kapag tinutuo mo. Mas maganda kapag kukunin mo talaga yan. And I am one of those people who will shout because of joy, who will clap both my hands for the success that you will be earning this this December 6, no, 2022. Do it on October 2, ibigay mo lahat ng frustrations, i-let go mo muna. Just focus on your best, give it your all, conquer the board exam because you are bigger than the board exam. You are better than what you think you are, right? And you are that person who doesn't know your potentials, not unless you will pass this board exam. Because this board exam will match the you and the teaching profession. Maraming salamat po. Ingat kayo lagi. And still, Sir Melvin will go live next week. No? Hindi ko kayo pababayaan hanggang sa araw ng inyong board examination. Just continue with the drills, master it hanggang hindi na kayo nag-iisip sa inyong mga isasagot. Hanggang sa hindi na kayo nag-iisip. That's the moment that you have mastered. Stop watching na. Okay? So, review this after this is uploaded. Excuse me. Bye-bye. God bless you. Ingat kayo lagi. Mabuhay ang mga LBT this December 6. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. Ingat kayo lagi. Thank you so much po sa continued support ninyo. Nawa hindi kayo magsasawa and you will be back here telling me that you passed the board exam. You'll be back here offering your service. Bye-bye. Upload ko muna to.